Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we're playing Elden Ring. On today's episode we will continue exploring Caelid because the last stream had to be cut short as we had some technical issues with the game. But we should be fine now. So we are currently in Gale jail tunnel and we're about to smack a worm. So let's go through. What do we have actually? Have we got all the equipment? Yes, we have all the flasks. A great sword, and okay, we are ready to go. I'm gonna drink my wondrous flask before you go in, actually. And maybe... I don't think fire grease is gonna do much against the worm, so let's go for a lightning one. Just in case. Now, let's see what happens. Whoa, whack! Okay, so that missed. He's massively hurt. Good damage. I'm still trying to get used to the greatsword. It's very, very slow compared to the last weapon we were using. Yeah, course weapons against, compared to just two-handed weapons, are so much slower. But also the damage is worth it. Yeah, this is good damage. And this is good fire damage as well. Well done to you. I need to lower the volume of the game a little bit, I think, but I'm currently too busy. Heal. Quick. Yeah, thankfully the worm is actually quite slow himself. Okay, go do that. Go do that. As long as you're not facing me, that's fine. Failed to stagger the worm still in this higher section. Can he not get staggered? I'm pretty sure they can. Oh, there we go. There's the stagger. And will that finish it off? Let's see. Not quite, but close. Okay. Maybe two more whacks and it's going to be dead. There we go. Okay, before we go any further, let me just the volume down a little bit. It's way too loud, I think. Take it down to 2. Yeah, let's go with that. Dragonheart and Moonveil. I think Moonveil is a good weapon, right? Katana forged of glintstone. Masterpiece of Celian swordsmith. Light enwreaths the blade when sheathed, explaining its Moonveil moniker. Transient moonlight. Sheath blade holding it at the hip in a composed stance. Follow up with either a normal or strong attack to draw the blade at great speed for an instant slash attack. Both attacks fire off a wave of light. That's pretty cool. What do you need to use that? Intelligence 23 and Dexterity 18. We haven't got either of those anywhere near. So leave it there for now. Okay, what else do we have? We have our runes. Let's get those. Not that many runes. To be fair, we only got like 7,500 for the worm itself. So we don't really get a lot for the boss. We could teleport ourselves all the way back out of this tunnel, but actually, I think there is a passage that goes further, deeper into the cave. We've also missed some swimming stone during the last stream. Okay, so I think it was this way. If we go down this way, there's a passage that goes deeper into the tunnel. Before we go, let's just rest up and get our flasks back. It is morning, so that's fine. We won't be attacked by any vile creatures of the night. And yeah, exit. Okay. So where are we now? I think we'll be much lower than the entry point, right? Yeah, over here. Okay. We're actually quite far away from Caelid now. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go down here and see what we can find down this road. I'm pretty sure we might have found this tunnel from this side of the entrance of the map, rather. Hey Sherry, how you doing? I've only just noticed your chat. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I love Elden Ring. It's cool. By the way, if you want to have a good chat with me, I would suggest going over to the main stream and watching it there. I'm a bit more active on the chat there. It's just easier for me to see. Hi Mara, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for watching. Right, where are we? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything specific on this side. We've done that. We've done all this. So yeah, let's go back to Caelid ruins. I think that's where. That's close by to where we've entered the tunnels. I'm doing all well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Okay, we are back here. Where do we want to go? We've got some markers on the map. So we want to go over this way. Obviously, we want to go south first. There is a massive swamp over here, right? It looks like a massive shit stain smeared on the map. From what we can see at the moment. But there are some structures here. Some structures there. So, yeah, let's have a look around that. Let's go on Torrent. I think Torrent is resistant to Scarlet Rot, which is going to help us quite a lot in those swamps, because they're just massive swamps in this area filled with Scarlet Rot. Because Miyazaki cannot say no to a good swamp in these games. He always has to have one or two. Okay, so we have a massive tower this way. Oh, another crown. Let's have a chat with the crown.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
Your fingers.
Oh, bless you. Are you one for festivals or flowers?
Not really.
To the south, a grand festival to make the stars turn. To the east, the heart and bud of a flower to be. But dare you enter into the heart of the Scarlet Rot?
Okay, chill out. It's, yeah, whenever you talk to them, they sound like they're about to reach the zenith of an orgasm. Okay, we've done that already. Never mind. Another set of grace, just to the side. Let's get that. Let's touch it. Touch it right now. Okay, let's head towards this castle over this way. What would that be? Okay, we have some soldiers along the way. And we've been this way. I think that's where the mine entrance was. Yeah, this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just go down south. Okay. Whack! Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're cooking. I think that knight that we just killed, with a nice armor set, I think he has a very rare drop. And I remember watching some streamers basically doing this run like hundreds of times just to get that drop. It took forever. It took like hours just to get this one thing, and it was like not really that cool. I think it was like, what is it? The chest piece of the armor. We've been down this way. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, as soon as I saw the drop, I was like, we are not making it through this drop. Thankfully, we're not too far away. Am I gonna bother killing those guys again? Probably not. Although, who knows? Maybe I'll get the drop if I kill him for the second time. Oh, he's got the Lion's Claw move. That's my favourite. Down you go. Right, what do you drop? What have you got for me? Nothing, just some flasks. Okay. Right, so how do I get to the castle? Is it this way? Yeah, the issue with this part of the map is, like, you can't really see anything. It just looks like a massive smudge. So no roads. No hints, really. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Okay. We're getting close. We have one of those tanks over this way. Let me see if I can sneak up behind it and drop on it from the cliff. Because as we know, that's the best way to kill them. If you drop on the head and do a plunge attack, it just eliminates them in one hit. Otherwise, it can be a bit annoying. Who's shooting me? Someone's got... Oh, there you go. There you are. It's one of the knights, and he seems to have some kind of magical arrows. Right, we'll just leave it there for now. Let me get a drop on the tank. Does it matter if I sneak? If I sneak, can he still get me all the way over here? With his arrows? Just about. Right, where is the massive head? It must be lower down. Yeah, it must be like behind that cliff down there. Oh shit. I mean, the issue is, once we get close to the cliff, great, we'll aggro all the enemies, so I don't know if that's also going to aggro the tank underneath them. Yeah, it's a bit far away. Oh shit, oh shit. No, move, move! Right, we need to concentrate on this guy first before we do anything else, because he's going to be the biggest threat at the moment. Whack! Oh my god. Come on, there we go. At last. Right. Snipers everywhere. Yeah, come down. Jesus Christ, I'm being swarmed by enemies now. Nice. You're near where they drop Lion's Claw. Oh, nice. Ash of War. Yeah, that's one of my favorite moves. Literally, like, I've used that move, the Ash of War, through my entire first playthrough when I played it for the first time. Okay, okay. Alright, chill out now. Yeah, the thing about colossal weapons is they're so slow, and it feels like you're really lagging behind with all the other enemies and their animations, but like once you hit, it fucking hits. I can hear a little loot bug somewhere. Is it this way? Yeah, there it is. I can see the glow. Is it one of those invisible ones that runs around? I need to catch it off in its tracks. I think it might be. Oh, there it is. There it is. Where does it go? That way? Okay, okay. So, I'm just gonna wait here for it to come next time. So if I stand here, I will have enough notice to react, I think. Hopefully. Then again, the greatsword is fucking slow. So I might miss it because of that. I also can't really see what's behind the corner. Okay, something's aggroed. Nice. Thank you. I was waiting just for that to happen. Yes, that's so cool. I really don't want to fight him at the... Okay, I'm gonna just leave him and de-aggro him, hopefully, because I don't want to fight those dogs at the moment. I've done too much progress on this side of the area. We'll come back to the bug later on. Well, again, it looks like I'll just end up killing them anyways. Do they fight the soldiers, by the way? I think they do. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's on me now. Oh, I love it when the enemy models clip through the terrain so I can't do critical damage. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, so we can go back to the loot book now and get our loot. We got the flasks back, don't we? Yeah, 7 flasks. Only 1 missing. That's fine. Crouch poke. True. True, that's a good shout actually. Right, let me just wait here. That's not the poke, it's gonna be that attack, yeah. But no, again, if I swing, I'm gonna cover more area, I think. There was a moment, like a couple of minutes ago, where I accidentally tried to go for a stab on an enemy, and the enemy was very close to the weapon, but it still didn't hit. There we go. Flame of the Redmanes. Flame of the Redmanes. Skill of the Redmanes. No shit. Who fought alongside General Radan, produce a powerful burst of flames in a wide frontward arc. We also got a Radan soldier helm worn by soldiers who fought by General Radan's side. Its visor is fashioned after a lion's fangs. Good to know. I think there will be some lions in this castle, right? From what I remember. There is at least one castle here in Caelid that is swarmed with lions. And it's not Castle Redmane, although there are plenty of them there. It's going to be one of those smaller ones as well. Oh yeah, the magical sniper. Right, we'll just go this way. We'll just use the... Okay, I was going to say we'll just use the cliff as to our advantage as cover. But it seems that it's not going to work. We just have to be quick on our feet. There's some kind of a loot here, though. Explosive Great Bolt. Whack. And... See, that message made that bench look like a chest. One sec. Let me just get to a safer location and I'll try to answer the question. Okay, what's the guard boost on Gut's Greatsword versus your shield? I'm not sure. Can you see that somewhere? No, don't unequip it. I'm not sure where it says that. Oh, we have to go around. Yeah, this is the bit with the bats and harpies, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake, he's still shooting me. I probably should have found him first before coming here. That's on me. Oh, hello. How are we doing? Well, I can kill one of you very easily. I would have laughed so much if I just missed that. Just under resistance. Okay, we'll have a look in a sec. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm dead. Oh, fuck. Well, if we just speedrun it across the castle and get here, it should be fairly easy. Oh, Stake America, of course. Yeah, we got one at the gate. Right, let's have a look at this guard boost of the Great Sword. So, under resistance, you say? Oh, okay, I see, yeah, 58 compared to the shield. 53, so you get a little bit more with the sword. The reason why I use the sword two-handed without using the shield is because it makes it a bit quicker, I think. Does it actually? I'm not sure, actually. Let me have a look. So, let's just see what it feels like. It's the same, isn't it? It's the same. That was like a weird Mandela effect, where I remembered it being quicker. Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, let's just leave this. Let's get my runes and leave. Maybe try again. Hey, Glock, how are you doing? Good to see you. Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't need to apologize for being late. Most of the time, it's me being late, so there you go. It's all good. Right, come out. Don't fall down, because that's going to fuck it up for me. Yep, come this way. Come on. You can do this. Yep. I think the combos are slower if you're not dual wielding, although maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they are actually. Oh yeah, that's a burning zombie. He's gonna burn forevermore. Never, never wither from fire. Yeah, the combos, regardless of if you're using it two-handed or one-handed, the combos, yeah, they're about just as quick. You snagged the flame grant me strength? I think I have, yeah. Oh, to be fair, that's a good reminder, actually. I was going to go back to... Do you know what? Let me go back to this sword for a bit. On that one, I have the Impaling Frost. And actually, for my Ashes of War on my weapons, I actually much prefer those kind of attacks like this. Whether it's Impaling Frost or a kick or something. I much prefer that over things like, you know, things that give you a buff. Yeah, I remember, like, putting the thrust attack on this weapon and being amazed by just how much versatile it feels. I actually considered putting kick on... Well, you can't have the Impaling Thrust on the Greatsword. So I considered going for the kick move on it. But then again, once I get Lion's Claw, I'll probably just use that instead. And that's... Again! For fuck's sake. This is such an unlucky run. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, and between the shell enemy, right? So it's between those. I call them tanks. Yeah, got you. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that. Also, why am I here, not at the stake? What happened? Is there actually any reason for me to try and kill those tanks, or should I just move on with my life and just get the Ash of War and move on? I think I'm gonna move on. First time? No, it's not. It's my first time since years ago, so I forgot a lot of the details. But no, it's not the first time. Runes and Ash of War. Okay, Flame grant me strength. Let's have a look at. Oh, I think I know what it does. Doesn't it like negate all of the build-ups like Scarlet Rot, etc.? Or was that another spell? Or Ash of War? I know there was either a spell or an Ash of War that does that. I'm gonna get sniped, aren't I? Luckily, we're just outside Stake of Marika. Once again, the ranged enemies in Elden Ring have better aim than a cheater in PUBG. It's damage buff. Okay, let's have a little read of that. Actually, create an invigorating fire within that enhances physical and fire affinity attack power. So if I linked it up with like a fire grease, I imagine it would boost that damage, which is pretty cool. This incantation does not burn the caster, and so it is considered forbidden by the Guardians of the Flame. Oh yes, if you're not going to get burned, you're a part-timer. What are you even doing? You have to be in pain to be in our club, actually. It's like one of those like proper old-fashioned children's clubs where it's like, oh, you can join us, but you have to stick your hand down an ant's nest, otherwise you can be a part of it. It's like it's the same principle. And there we go, the lion, yeah. So we have some knights. Can I? What's over here? That's a ladder. It goes all the way down. As it would. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go and clear out the knights first, and then we'll go down and fuck up the wolf. I mean, the lion. Sneak. I'm gonna throw you down to the lion. Or just feed the lion, really. Warming stone. Fire cleanse me. That's the one. Yeah, that was the one. And I think that was an incantation, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my two-handed sword instead of the greatsword for a bit, because it just feels so much nicer to use, actually. Like, my entire run I've done with the Guts greatsword, because I was into Berserk at the time. So now, I'm gonna go for something lighter, I think. Just so it's not exactly like one-to-one replica of my first run, you know? Yeah, that thrust attack is so good with this weapon. You can close in and then just go for fast attacks. It's a cool combo. And obviously it also cuts through the shield as well. So it's very handy. Convene the Festival of War. Honor General Radahn with a warrior's glory. It's in your hands, Sir Jaren. Starscourge Heirloom. A talisman engraved with a scene that from a heroic tale. Raises strength. The mightiest hero of the demigods confronted the falling stars alone, and thus did he crush them, his conquest, sealing the very fate of the stars. We do have some new armor though, don't we? Oh, because I'm not using the greatsword, I can re-equip my helmets again. So let's go for twinned helm. Yeah, let's go for twinned helm. We are still medium load, okay. Can we go for the banished knight armor? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And that is currently the best leggings that we have. So let's leave with that. Let's go with that then. So we are basically using these armor. That is a long ass ladder. Ooh, a portal. I should probably kill... I know where that goes. It goes to Redmane, doesn't it? Or is there another portal that does that? Yeah, I should probably go and kill the lion before we do this. Let's just, yeah, let's clear out this location first. And then go elsewhere. Oh, there's some loot over there as well. I'm guessing I can jump across from here, right? Yeah, that breaks. Okay, yeah. So what do we have around here? Mushroom. Yeah, that was so worth the trek. Okay. And that opens the gate. I hope. Before going down, we can jump down here, right? And just see what's in this building. There we go. Put my lantern on, so we can see some stuff. Like putting ice armament onto my flamberge, so it has both ice and bleed. Used Ash of War, double slash, or Stormcaller. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool how in this game you can really like edit your weapon and come up with like some really creative builds for the weapon itself. It's really cool. It gives you a lot of freedom in terms of how you want to play the game and what kind of combos you want to do. Configurations of the build, you know, it's really cool. And also like the fact that you can actually alter their stats. You can change the stats that scale their weapon as well. That's really cool. It gives you a lot of freedom to experiment with different weapons and builds. Okay, so wondrous physic. Actually, no. Let's put some oils on. So we haven't got any fire grease. Really? Oh, interesting. Do I really not have any fire grease? That's a first. I haven't got... Oh, okay. I'll go with magic for now. It's fine. So, yeah, magic. Wondrous physic. Magic grease. Okay, that should carry us through this fight. And the shield as well. There we go. Whack! Hell yeah. That was a nice camera angle. You could see my insides that I'm missing. Oh, you're so full of shit. Actually, now I'm full of nothing. Lion's Claw. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes. This Ash of War grants an armament, the heavy affinity, and the following skill. Lion's Claw, skill of the Redmanes, who fought alongside General Radan. Somersault forwards, striking foes with armament. Yeah, for all time's sake, I'm gonna absolutely put that on my greatsword. For all time's sake. Got a new seal for flame grant me strength? I do have a seal, yeah. I believe I have the Clawmax seal. Right. So how do we go? Yeah, let's go back up and do the portal. I nearly forgot. So hang on a minute. So fire grant me strength. It's an incantation. I thought that was an Ash of War. Oh yeah, okay. Fire. Oh yeah, flame cleanse me. That's the one. Faith 12. So we were actually going to level up Faith to 12 anyways. So yeah, need to get this spell definitely because that's gonna make Caelid much easier. Not just Caelid really. A lot of parts in this game that have crazy swamps. Golden Vow. Let's have a look. I don't have Golden Vow, do I? No. Wasn't Golden Vow an Ash of War? Wherever they live. Maybe not. Anyways. The spell version lasts longer. Okay. Yeah, I've never measured it really, but it did feel to me when I was playing it for the first time and I was trying out all these different like spells and weapon art. Ashes of War, I mean. Yeah, the weapon variants are always quite underwhelming. They're always very, very short. Caelid. Oh yeah, and this is... Yeah, okay, I really don't want to be here just yet though. It's cool that I can just bypass a lot of the area and just get to this place. But I don't want to be here just yet. So we'll leave for now. Yeah, let's go back to where we came from, which was Fort Jail North. And then we'll continue exploring alongside this side of the map. We could go back... Wait, my runes are there. Why are my runes there? I've not died to anyone, have I? Have I not picked them up? Oh no, I didn't, because I've died just outside of the the entrance. And I didn't bother picking them up, right. Yeah, I've got like 3,000 runes. That explains that. Yeah, the Ash of War is, yeah, like the Ash of War, one sec. Yeah, the Ash of War equivalent, or the Ash of War versions of those spells is cool because obviously, like I say, it allows players to use those skills. Even though they're weaker, you can still use them if you know, if you just apply it to your weapon, which is cool. Again, it just adds more freedom in terms of, like, how you can play the game, which is always good. Right, I'm still being sniped all the way down here by the archer. Okay, he's de-aggroed now. Let's go back to the smoldering wall. I cannot be bothered with this castle anymore. And we're going this way. So I've got 30 runes actually. Is that enough for me to level up? Yes it is. Okay, let's level up. Let's put the last point into faith that we need to get cleanse me. Level up faith 12. There we go. Okay, so Ashes of War. Let's go to... Where's my greatsword? There it is. I want to apply... Lion's Claw. Heavy, yeah. And Memorize Spell. That's the one. So we have Bestial Sling. I mean, it doesn't do anything, really, so I'm going to remove it. And what can I use? Bestial Vitality heals HP over a period of time. Do you know what? Why not? And we'll go for Cleanse Me as well. So just for all time's sake, let me just use Lion's Claw. Oh yeah, so back. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, I love Lion's Claw. It's so cool. It makes the weapon feel so much faster. Because, essentially, what I used to do is you go in for Lion's Claw, and then the enemy gets staggered for a couple of seconds, so you can charge up your heavy attack, then whack them with this, and if they've not been, you know, stunned for a critical hit, at that point they will be. Because they've just taken so much, you know, poise damage. Yo, what's the build? Someone asks on the mobile stream on the Vertical. The build is that. It's Vigor 30, Mind 10, Endurance 30, Strength 31, Dexterity 16, Intelligence 10, Faith 12, and Arcane 10. And we're currently level 70. Both my greatsword and my two-handed longsword, whatever it's called, they're both at like plus 10 at this point. Okay, let's do this. Whack! Okay. Oh, and also heavy load now. Forgot. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, let's equip some stuff that we can actually use without going to heavy load. Let's go for red main. Maybe let's go for a light gauntlet. And that should be enough to be able to use the greatsword again and not be in heavy load. It's the ultimate whack. So what's annoying is there's some loot up here which I might not be able to get because I probably should have jumped down onto here from the castle. Oh, there we are. Summer's Moving Stone, level 4. Right. So I think Torrent is going to be... Yeah, he's not going to take any build-up from the Rot, so they're fine. That hit like a bag of bricks. Let's heal up. And as always, we have some wasps, because, yeah, if the swamp itself wasn't annoying enough, you need to have some wasps as well. Why not mix the most annoying location type with the most annoying enemy type? Do I have any keys? I should do. I'm gonna get... Fucks. That was only a tiny bit annoying. I'm not even mad. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but in the menu where you select whether you want to use the stone sword key or not, for some reason it went to no, so I didn't get an invisibility frames that you get whenever you interact with something, and that's what killed me, annoyingly. But let's try the same thing, and hope that we don't end up with the same result again. Oh, fuck, not enough sunset keys. Okay, I need 2. Yeah, I'll probably just have 1. I think there was a trader this way. We'll have to go back and see. Right, what do we have here? Oh, yes. That move. Oh, yeah, that move, yeah. I love that. The auto-targeting move that they have, which will follow you forever as well. Where is the dungeon? Yeah, where is the basement? No loot. Wait. I'm pretty sure there was a staff in one of these towers around here somewhere. Or maybe it's the other swamp in this location. You never know. Yeah, where is the basement? Huh. What's this? Oh yeah, Mr. Dog. Poison Bloom. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Right. Do you want to get off the horse and... No? You'd rather get sniped? Okay. That works too. What have we got here? Oh yeah, okay. I remember now. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. It was you all along. Mushroom Head Man. Right, is that everyone dead now? No, there's one small little one over this way. I could hear him before I saw him. Okay, that's it. A lot of whackables. That is a good observation, Glocky. Meteoric Ore Blade. Why am I in here? Katana forged from meteoric ore to dispatch life forms born of falling stars. Deals magic damage. The blade is weighty, known to deliver slashes of such ferocity that the impact is said to resemble the crash of a falling meteor. Skill Gravitas. Skill originating from the Alabaster Lords who had skin of stone. Throws the armament into the ground to create a gravity well. In addition to dealing damage, this attack pulls enemies in. Intelligence 18. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the gravity spells in this game always fascinated me the most. I found them quite interesting. You know, how you see Radan use them, and you also see the Alabaster Lords as well. It's I don't know, it's got like this very cool sort of attraction to it for me. Okay, so there was a merchant over this way somewhere. I saw a fireplace, so I'm assuming there will be a merchant next to it. Also, we have another set of graves. Yeah. So we have the fireplace, there is a merchant, and we also have another one of the Berserk monuments. The Battle of Ionia. Radahn and Melania locked in stalemate. Then the Scarlet Rot blooms. So nobody really won this battle then. It's just that it brought so much dirt and death that it birthed Scarlet Rot.
Yes, right this way. Right this way.
Shea Meteoric Katana is has nice hard attack, but we stuck with horrible AoE. Ash of War.
Welcome.
Is it horrible?
Valued
I don't know.
customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
I don't know, to me it seems like the gravity pull would be a cool move to use if you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies, so you obviously pull them towards you. I'm guessing there's going to be like a second of stagger, so once they get close and they get staggered for 1 second, you go for a heavy attack and you just like slash through all of them. So I imagine it would be a pretty cool, like, crowd management weapon. Sadly, this dude doesn't really have much to sell. Yeah, it's, oh, alleviates Scarlet Rot build-up and cures rot. We'll get those. Only 2. Oh, I can only afford 2. What if I sell something? Let's sell 3 of those. And then buy those. Scarlet Rot accumulates gradually, coming into effect once the threshold is reached. Scarlet Rot ailment greatly lowers HP in steady increments for a period. Right. So we have 8 flasks. We don't really need to rest, so we can just push on. Already have cleanse me. That's true, but in case I run out of like FP, it will be handy to just have a few more of those. So quick and creepy. I hate them. Ugh. I'm not gonna fight them. I don't really know why I engaged, but it is what it is. Right. Oh, we have another moon shard thing. Whatever they're called. Starlight shard. Yeah, that's the one. I don't need to kill them, really, do I? I mean, since they got aggroed, I'm gonna have to. He looks a bit sus. The way you just stood here looking in the sky. I swear to God, I had no idea that this was going to happen. Let's go. Hell yeah. My ancient tactic still works all the years later. And again. Whack! Do we get a drop? Honest... Oh, lava teal. Oh, here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was worth it. I was going to say, that was a bit too much of a, like, a scripted enemy to not drop anything cool. But yeah, that's a good drop. I'm going to read it in a sec once we get to a safe position. I think we are fine over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. As much a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by this amber egg, cradled by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the reallocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. So basically, that's an item you can use to respec your character if you go back to Renala with it. Is that an enemy or is that... Yeah, that's an enemy. I believe there is another set of grace in here, so let's go and touch that first. Is this a trap? Yes, it is. Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques taught by the capital's ancient dragon cult details techniques that harness lightning, the weapon of the ancient dragons. So from that we get dragon wound grease. Can I make any of those? What's it look like? Oh, there we go, yeah. Why can I create so little of them? Oh, root resin. I haven't got enough of those. Okay. And gravel stone, but yeah, it's the resin that's probably the most important. Okay. I can't really cast any of them at the moment. So there's no need. But how many do we have? 7. Do I actually have 7 dragon hearts? Where did I get them from? Will they be in key items or... Oh yeah, 7. Okay. Good to know. Used to farm that mob for full set. Shame we only got unaltered version from Commander Njal. Njal. I don't know how to pronounce it, his name. Yeah, I know. Have I touched the grace? I don't think I have. Is it not alterable with, what's his name? The monkey man. Bok. So that's Redmane Castle. That is the swamp. There's a map fragment here. Let's mark it. And an Everjail this way. And a mine as well. Okay. I also want to see what this lone soldier was guarding all the way down there by himself. That's very sus for him to just be stood there on his own, you know? The animation for mounted combat with the greatsword is so funny. It's just like whack, whack. There's no grace to it whatsoever. It's just big fucking whacks. Cool. Castle Sol. Yeah, it's all the way up north though, isn't it? It's like miles and miles away from where we are at the moment. Could this be another trader? As if. Caelid, known as the locale of the last battle between General Radahn and Melania, Blade of Miquella, is a vast land consumedly marred by Scarlet Rot. Hey then, it's Nezuko. How you doing?
Buying or selling?
Crackpot, always. Oh, we do need one of those Sunsword keys. What is that? Champion headband. Isn't that what what's her face was wearing? Can't remember. Oh, that just reminds me. We've not actually done a location in Lernia. Forgot about that completely. Headband reserved for the Badlands Baddest. Bravest. Prove that the wearer has slaughtered countless foes. Following the example of the chieftain Luke, the brave warriors of the Badlands shun excess adornment. Great helm. Gravity's advantage. Okay, just out of curiosity, I'll get that. Rockbone arrow, so we have a bunch of rockbone stuff. Do you know, I'm gonna sell some of these and get the remaining. Well, I need to get the key. At least. So that should be enough for a key. Got the key. Yeah, I'll do for now. Gravitational power that pulls can bring flying foes low. Wow. That's something. So yeah, I think there was a cave over here, right? We couldn't enter because we didn't have the right keys. Well, not the right keys, not enough of the keys. This way. Wanna try Deathbid nearby? One of those guys? Yeah, why not? Come on. It reminds me of the Raven from Dark Souls. Like, that's always going to be associated with that one Raven. Any Raven in any game ever. Let's wait for him to come back here so we are away from the dogs. Okay. No reach on my greatsword. None of my fucking attacks connect. Oh my god, how? Hefty beast bone. I'm just gonna ride through these dogs and see if they're guarding anything worth picking up. Nope. They're just munching on some dead rot. I've been here before, yep. Have I not got a set of grace that's closer to this cave? I'm pretty sure I do. I just haven't thought of it. What are we doing here? I've come too high up. That's what happened. Oh, shit. Well... It's one of those where locking onto an enemy is not good, but also not locking onto an enemy is not good. So you kind of need to lock, because with how slow the attacks are with the greatsword, locking onto enemy helps you actually hit the enemy, but unlocking helps you see more of what's going on. That's a big AoE. Oh, fuck off. I've got Wondrous Physic. Okay, I had no idea I've got Wondrous Physic. Oh, that one that spawns just further up the road from the merchant one on nighttime. Nah, I ain't fucking with those. Right, where am I? There's my souls. Oh. Waypoint Ruins. Yeah, we're going this way. That's where the locked door is. Right. Let's get my runes. And let's go to the ruins. And then once we've done that, we might come back and kill the dragon. I'm surprised that there isn't a Seiko Marika next to the dragon somewhere. Yeah, you just take a nap. It's all good. Well, there is a Site of Grace. Perfect waypointing that is. Okay, what do we have here? Jail Cave. Is that one of those that just kind of like, if I go to this chest, I'm gonna fall down through the floor? I think it might be. So if I go around... Maybe not. Rune Arc. I never use summons, but since we're here, might as well. And rats. Yeah, for this I'm gonna go back to my... to this sword. Is that locked? There are so many forks in this cave. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, this is the one. Okay, I know where we are now. Yeah, this one's a bit of a nightmare, really. It's chill for a long time in this cave until it isn't chill. And suddenly there's nothing good, ever, again, in this world. Who died and why? Does not open from this side, isn't that a surprise? So this is how we end... No, it's not. Oh, I'm lost in this place. Right, we've not been down here because we've not killed this guy. Okay, does this open? No. But there is a switch, I think, that opens all the cell doors remotely. And that's where all these burning guys come out all at once, and yeah, they cause a lot of issues, essentially. Where to go? Where to go? Well, seem to be going the right way because we found some more enemies. Turtleneck meat. Oh. Sake. Forgot what can be looted here. Yeah, me too, but I think it's fairly big. I think it's fairly worth it. Oh yeah, poison, nice. I love this animation how he just slams them to the floor. Does Flame Cleanse Me work on poison? No, it does not. Let's have a look if we have anything for poison. Blood loss, frost. Not poison though. Well, shit. Well, I guess poison it is then. Where does that go? Okay, so we come back in the loop. Yeah, we come from this way, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go back through the door, because there was another area upstairs we've not seen. Oh yeah. Now all the cells should be open, right? There we go. Okay, so this is where it all goes to shit, really, because now all the enemies are unlocked. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely think that's the best way to kill them. Just trigger the explosion. Because they are quite sturdy, actually. It took like, what, 4 hits from my sword to kill one of them? Come on, off you go. If I just run in and grab the stuff and run out. Yeah, that's enough. Pillory shield. Let's have a look at that. Pillory made to punish serious felons, used as a shield. Though made of good, sturdy wood, it is only a makeshift tool, and performs as such. Perhaps due to its use as a device with which the guilty were made to endure prolonged suffering, it raises vitality. So I wonder what these felons would have been here for, because I just assumed that they would have been sufferers from Scarlet Rot, maybe? And they were just thrown in here to kind of like rot away. But no, this seems to be a jail. Okay, we fell through here, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely by far the saddest little cell. Although he did have it to himself, so there is that comfort at least. Is it comfort? I don't know. Would you rather just have the safety of being alone in a cell like this forever, or would you prefer to have someone there just in case? But again, even if it was like your best friend, if you're that close to somebody over such a long period of time, I think eventually you just go mad and you try to murder each other. So this will be their way out, but let me just have a look what's up here. So this is where the rats were. This is where you fell. So what's up this way? Is this the entrance this way? I guess it must be. So that's the site of grace. Yeah, we've gone from that way. Okay, I know where I am now. Yeah, I find this some of these locations, some of these dungeons difficult to navigate because you can barely see anything, and it all looks pretty much the same. Too late. By the time you get up, I'm going to be away, so... God bless you. Right, what about you guys? They do actually cause damage to each other. Not a lot, but it might be enough to trigger the explosions. Nah, because these guys would have been dead by now, if that was the case. Yeah, I think they survive it. And then they have to be triggered individually for the explosions to happen. Come on, both of you. Liar ahead. Is there really nothing in here? There is a cell down this way, though, I think, that has a bunch of loot. Yeah, this one. It's got a purple loot. Stone Sword Key. Golden Rune, level 4. Wakizashi. Oh, you're still alive. My apologies. Let me rectify that. Yeah, Wakizashi dagger. I think that's what probably people come down here for, to get Wakizashi. Short sword with a tempering pattern on the blade. A weapon unique to warriors of the land of reeds. Afflicts targets with blood loss. These swords are considered auxiliary weapons, yet one man is known to wield this weapon in his left hand while using a full-size katana in his right. A demonic swordsman known only as Okina. So what, was Okina in this prison? Is that how he died? Okay. I'm gonna leave that there for now, because I think there are a few more cells we've not explored yet. And that very much looks like the way to the final boss. So that's empty. We've done that, we've done that. Been through there. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go down to the boss. Trying to fall to your death. What do we have in here? We're going to go back to the greatsword. Yeah. Frenzied Duelist. Okay, we can parry that quite easily, I think. He says, and he fails to parry all of the 4 attacks. Yeah, his attacks are a bit more offset, so it's easy, so it's harder to parry him. Normally, I don't really struggle with parrying these guys. Well, I guess you'll just have to get whacked. That's good damage. And again, and we go into stagger, then a critical hit. Yeah, the old and tested strategy for all the bosses ever. And again, rinse and repeat. And this is how you can play Elden Ring without having any skill whatsoever. Is that the mob you kill for Rivers of Blood? It might be, actually. It might be, yeah. And bad with names as well. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, I guess so. But then again, what would his dagger be doing all the way here? Unless somebody stole it from him? I don't know. Are we back in Limgrave? Yes, we are. What's this? Regalia of Caelid. I think that's actually a pretty cool sword. It levitates, if I remember correctly. Glowstone, and it's so good to be back in Limgrave. You know, back in the day when times were peaceful. Treasured Sword of Caelid, a lesser long-vanished domain. The copper coloration is not to be confused for rust, but is a conduit for its wielder to move it by the will alone. Swords of Caelid dance through the skies. Unique skill, dancing blade. Infuse the sword with energy, then fling it forwards in a corkscrew attack. The sword continuously deals damage while violently spinning. Charge the attack to increase reach and duration of the spin. So you can't use it because you haven't got dexterity or arcane at a high enough level. And we have putrid ashes as well. These spirits appear some distance from the summoner. Though the movements are dull and confused, the low moans make them effective at drawing the attention of enemies. True death does not come easily for them. Right. Let's go back. We did have a dragon fight, I think, around here, right? On the highway down here. Okay. Where is the dragon? It was between here and the church, I'm pretty sure. Maybe like over here? No, it was further down south, surely. There it is. Okay. Missed 2 attacks in quick succession. Very good. One Lion's Claw deals 1,000 damage. Well, just over 1,000 damage to the enemy. That's pretty good. Fucking aiming in this. Was that a stagger? No. No more FP, so we have to rely on heavy attacks alone. I'm gonna have to go back to the other sword because this is a bit too slow. It actually throws me off. Is that going to be a crazy AoE? Yes, it is. Okay, so even though you threw up forwards, it actually has gone everywhere. The entire Caelid is just covered in rot now because of that little fucking... But... Hello, Mogwin. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, it's nice. It's like... Yeah, Miyazaki, so he programmed that dragon attack, you know, the one from Caelid, the one that throws up rot. So yeah, we think it's a little bit too, like, the area of effect is a bit too wide. It pretty much covers like half of Caelid when it happens. And Miyazaki just goes, no, increase, bigger, now, more. Okay, okay Miyazaki, that's cool. Yeah, I think the Greatsword is a bit too slow for this fight. Let's go through this. And this should actually make... I actually think this fight is way more doable on horseback with this faster weapon than it was with the Greatsword. And this will also allow us to make our escape from the Rot as well. It doesn't help that we can't see what's happening now while he's in the air and just lands mid-air as well. Yeah, that was a good escape from the Rot. Where is he going? Is that some loot? Golden Rune, level 1. And he just teleports back to where he came from. Because programming, that's how it works, right? Are you gonna fuck off again and just despawn? It looks like it. Okay, that's cool. We'll do that again. Yeah, so Miyazaki, you know the dragon that has got this crazy like AoE attack that covers half of Caelid? Yeah. Did you increase it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we did. Yeah, but also, it doesn't seem to fit in the arena itself as well. Like, there's this weird fucking thing that happens. Like, he goes up on this cliff and then he despawns back to where he starts the fight at. What should we do with that? He's like, no, that's perfect. Leave it as it is. Also, extend the AoE. Extend the fucking AoE or you'll get fired tomorrow. Okay, so we've extended the AoE of that attack as well, but we now have found that there's this, like, quite, I don't know, somebody call it unbalanced, you know, because, like, you get Rot and you literally, like, your whole health bar just goes down to 0 in, like, 3 seconds. So, like, for example, if you had to use Flame Cleanse Me spell, and, like, let's say you were using a shield or you were, like, dual-handling your weapon, you wouldn't have enough time to actually go to the seal to use the spell, and then cast it in time to get rid of the Rot. It's like, no, make it faster. I want it faster. Wow. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Yeah, all good, all good. Just trying to kill this big idiot. It's not going too well, but we'll get there. Oh, no we won't. No we won't, never mind. It's game over. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get to my seal, if at all possible. Okay, all enemy humans have died in that one attack. Is my, Oh, I haven't got any FP to cast Flame Cleanse me. Okay, so I've got all the good time to be shifting through all my items, etc., etc. All good, all good. Oh. Yeah, I think the dragon just realised that he's got this crazy power. We can actually like breathe whatever magic it has. It's like, oh wait, I'm a dragon. I can actually do this shit. Man, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, fuck that. Right. There are two ways to do this. I can spend another 2 hours on this dragon alone. Or we can just mark it on the map as a fight, and yeah, we'll put a marker there. And move on with the rest of Caelid. I'm gonna get my souls back, my runes back, I mean. What's this? Another merchant. We've had this merchant before, we've been to see him. And obviously we have this massive swamp over here to deal with. There's a boss fight over here. An Ever Jail, a mine. And this town. I'm gonna go and do this first, I think. It's gonna be painful. But it has to be done. Never liked the dragons so far. Feels like it's just horse riding on repeat. It depends. I mean, they are doable if you do them without, you know, without the horse. It is doable. It's it depends what you want to do with it. But yeah, I mean, this one, for example, is extra tanky, so it takes longer to kill him, and therefore it makes the horseback combat obviously feel slower and longer as well. But it's probably more to do with my current build. I'm just not doing enough damage to the dragon to actually kill it in like a reasonable manner. So yeah, although in general though, I don't like a lot of the enemies and bosses in Elden Ring. I think it doesn't quite work. There are a lot of enemies, and dragons are included in this actually, where it's difficult to see what they're doing at any given time. Because the dragon will fly up and you can't really see what it's doing, so you kind of just have to roll around and guess when it's going to attack. You have the fire giant boss fight later on in the game, where it's so big you also don't really see its like upper, like a third of its body sometimes. So it's also like hard to see what's happening and how to react to it. So you kind of just like guess and roll around like an idiot. There are a lot of those fights, those kind of enemies in Elden Ring, that I think have this issue, but the game alone is so good that it doesn't really matter all that much. Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing amongst the Scarlet Rot. Yeah, I finished the game before, when it came out originally, yeah. So it's been a good few years. Long enough for me to forget most of the details, so there's still a lot, like, even though I know them, you know, a lot of the bits from this game, I remember a lot of bits from it. Like, there's still a lot of details and smaller things that I can't remember, so it, you know, there's a lot of these moments where I'm just like, oh, this is new. This is cool. Yeah, I'm on my first game ever on my way to the Fire Giant. Yeah, so I think you'll see what I mean, especially if you do like a melee build. What is going on? Why? What happened to Torrent? Invaded by Millicent. Oh, there she is. Look at her. Yeah, yeah, you see what I mean about the Fire Giant then. Oh, of course. Rot. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Again? Oh, bro. Invasion. You're right. Yeah, that's such a shitty invasion because yeah, you have to stay on this little island, otherwise you'll take rot damage. Let's see if she appears again. I'll be ready this time. Was it here? I think it was here, right? Poisonous mist. I'll take it. Right, where is Millicent? There she comes, just as I am in the middle of a Scarlet Rot swamp. Very good. Fire, cleanse me. Okay, we're on a beach now. This should be a bit better. Where is she then? Oh, there she is. There she comes. Fuck. Okay, she's done me then. Yes, that's very impressive. Good on you. Oh, you asshole. Look at these combos. They're gone forever. I was gonna go for the backstab, but yeah, that was gonna happen. And that again. See, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but if you know the link between her and one of the bosses later on, that combo tells you a lot. Okay, so guard counters are not the one with her. Yeah, this move, I remember the pain now. You can't get a guard counter in with her. Unless, yeah, even then. She's too quick. That was gonna miss. Okay, she's down. Sacramental Bud. Golden Rune level 3. Level 5 and level 10. Hey, Spin Guy, how you doing? You all good? Good to see you. Red Guy. It's a girl, actually. I'll let you know. Right, where are my runes? There they are. I don't have enough flasks to go straight to the boss. What else is there? So that's the boss in there. Let's go around and see what we can find in the swamp. What do we see on the map? So I'm guessing that's going to be some kind of a structure. So let's go this way. That structure, and also that would be a structure as well. I'm also pretty sure that there is a mine close by. So you come from here. In all fairness, we could just go back to the site of grace and rest up, get our flasks back, and then push on. Oh, loot! Runak, Sacramental Bud, and Smithing Stone. Swamp of Ionia. Even that name just sounds toxic, you know? It sounds very close to ammonia. I'm trying to not enter the boss arena, which I think is fine. The fuck? Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Random wasp just whack. So we were talking a little bit about the Ashes of War earlier, and how much freedom it actually gives the player in terms of like what they can experiment with, what kind of weapons they can use, you know, and just really stylize the build however they want. But what's really cool about the Ashes of War in this game is also that you can see those Ashes of War being used by the enemy, so you kind of get like a little presentation as to what they do. So then when you get the Ash of War later on in the game, you kind of go like, oh yeah, I've seen that enemy use it, I understand the lore of the move now, and I can use it myself now, I know what that does. I think it's just really cool how you can kind of like see that progression with those moves, because you see those moves on like stronger enemies, and then when you learn it yourself, it's like, oh, I am that now. Where are we now? Okay. Caelid, Hound and Sorcery. We got here a bit earlier than I wanted to. We'll have to go back out. Yeah, I know where we are. Okay. I think there is a site of grace through here, though. No, it's not. Spin Guy says, good brother, done my term at uni, well done, congrats. Heading out for work in a sec, but wanted to drop in while having brekkie. It's fucking mad how we're having brekkie at this time. I mean, obviously for me it's nearly night, it is night time. But yeah, it's crazy. Well, congrats, my dude. Happy to hear that. Yeah, that's kind of the issue though, isn't it? Because, like, actually, yeah, my streams, I timed them badly. Just realised. Because a lot of my audience is from America and other countries where the time zone is completely different to where I'm at. So, for me, it's a reasonable time to be streaming because obviously, like, in UK, I can imagine that there would be some viewers that would be watching streams at this time, but, like, in America, etc., people have work. So me doing streams at this time of the day in America is actually quite stupid considering that most of my audience is from America. I should really think about that. Have a little readjustment maybe. It's 2 PM for me, so it's not very sane. Oh, I see. It's more like a brunch thing. Rot grease. Solidified grease made from a mixture of rotten materials. Craftable item. Cult armament inflicting Scarlet Rot. Their effects last only for a short time. Again, at no point in the game does it tell you what is a short time, what is moderate time, what is... You just kind of guess. Like, define a short time for a buff to be active. Half a minute? Okay, let's say it's half a minute. Is that a short time or is that a long time? Is it... Does it feel the same for me and you? Does it actually say anything? Not really. For me, half a minute could be long, for you could be short. Like, just saying, oh, it's gonna be active for a short time, it doesn't tell me anything. Clean my place all morning. Oh, so he's educated, employed, and well maintained. Check you out. Maltafia, my brother, will tap in next stream. Enjoy. See you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Oh, fuck. Okay, enough. Oh, yeah, just for context, when we were back in Limgrave, there was this little ruin here, in this swamp here. The dragon burnt ruins, and at the time I said that there were 2 chests in that place. One of them has a twin blade. Another chest is a portal that takes you all the way to a mine in a high level zone. Now, this is the cave that the portal takes you to. So, just consider this. We are currently level 70, and we are being sniped by these guys. Like, imagine being just randomly taken here out of nowhere as like level 10 or whatever it might have been at the time. Like, it's fucking mental. This is what happened to me in my first playthrough, and it was not a good experience. It was mad. You're fucking kidding. Right. Where is the second one? Because I know there are 2. of them around here. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. Just as I was scratching my nose, I couldn't block. That's when he decides to reappear. Is this Night Rain? No, that's this is Elden Ring. The proper game. Okay, so there's how do I get past this guy? He just spams the same attack. He literally like it's like an assault rifle. Okay, at least he's down now. I can work with that somehow. Oh look, it's Ollie's mum. Whack! Down you go. Oh shit. Back on all fours with you. I love how this mine is so easy to navigate with all these rocks and whatnot. That make it quite a bit harder to actually climb up on them. It's brilliant stuff, really. Okay, so I've been up here. I've been down there. What about this little passage here? I think there's a ladder in one of these crevices somewhere that takes you higher. Maybe not here. I think there's a way to jump over that door over there. I think you have to go up on this hut and then cross over here and then jump over that. Yeah. How do I get that loot in particular? Do I jump down from the higher platforms or... Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to get it from above. What's an Ollie's mum? New to this stream. I don't know. I've never met an Ollie. I don't know any Ollies, so probably the wrong person to ask. Yeah, right. Yeah, we've got we have an Ollie in the chat on the vertical stream. Glocky, he's just he's trying to throw me off my balance. He's trying to play City Willies with me in the chat. If you want to give him some grief and tell him a few things about his mom and his dad, feel free. This is your time. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't even know what I just picked up. What was it? Rock Blaster. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria imbues the ferrule of the caster's staff with magic, then thrusts it into the ground to create a massive magical shockwave, a bit like Ollie's mum. Hold to continue moving without striking the ground, and then push the end of the staff into Ollie's mum. An enhanced version of the Glintstone Miner's Stone Digger sorcery. How did I die? It's the wrong game. It's the wrong game. You must be thinking of Phasmophobia. As someone over the age of, like, 21, why in the fuck are you watching the stream in portrait mode? Who do you think you are? You're a grown man. Watch it like an adult. Come on. To be honest, never seen Dan die at all. No, it never happens. I never dive into games. It's all, no death runs. What was the other one? Oh, it was The Witcher 3. Yeah, I've never lost a single game of Gwent either. Is this a game for babies? No, I don't think you'd like it. Oh, original. I'm gonna die to this guy. Oh my god, the fucking reach on this Morningstar is diabolical. To be fair, I'm just used to longer weapons at this point, so it just probably feels weird to use something that's not as long, but that's what she said. But yeah, it just feels so tiny compared to this. We get backstabbers on these guys. Yeah. Faithful's Canvas Talisman. A talisman bearing an icon that depicts a group of masked figures. Raises potency of incantations. The figures represent the flock of prayer. The firm belief in the intangible inspiring. Even the solitary founder of the religion. What is faith if not an affirmation? That's the thing, like... What do you call it? Yeah, it is a bit like an echo chamber, isn't it? Religions, when you go to, like, yeah, when you share the same sort of ideals and way of life, and I guess like morality, like one-to-one with everyone else. It's a bit like a hive mind in a way. And obviously, hive minds, what they do is they reaffirm So I kind of agree with that. It would be nice to have a Stake of Marika here, or some other kind of a checkpoint, so I wouldn't have to do this run over and over again if I die. Obviously I won't, but you never know. Gaming with Llama, yo! Long time no see. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, indeed, thank you so much for watching. Good to see you again. Okay, let's go and slap this, Oh, I know what that is. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to kill. I think I might have to use my Morningstar on this guy. I think those guys have resistance to slash damage. So let's see. Let's see if my weapon bounces off the enemy. No. Okay, good. Like, this is one of those enemies that you kind of can't really see what he's doing, especially in a smaller arena like this. Yeah, this is fucked. Okay. How did you die? Ollie asks. Well, your mum just ran into me. That's how I died. Or was it your dad? I can't tell. Do I really have to do this whole fucking run every time? There is no checkpoints. That's mental. Like, considering that you have these sniping enemies, like, forcing the player to do this run every single time with them present, this is fucking crazy. I think there is a ladder here, though. I can climb up, right? Yeah, there we go. So it does make it slightly quicker, but still a bit annoying. Maybe this dungeon was designed when the team was still quite fresh from working on something like Dark Souls, which was far less generous with its checkpoints. Yeah, yeah, another hit. Do you want another hit? Yeah. Okay, where are my runes? What are my runes? Oh, there they are. What the fucking camera locked on an enemy? Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, just get stuck on the fucking chin of the piece of shit game. Yeah. Very good, very good. GG. Okay. Fuck off. What even is that? What even is the design? Like, how do you come up with something like this? Like, oh, can you come up with a Star Beast design? Yes. What will it look like? Just a bit of everything, really. Just throw whatever you want into it. Okay. Why don't I just make a massive ball full of little pieces of paper that, with each one of them says a different part of a different animal. I just pick 20 of those and put them all together. How's that going to work? Yeah, that sounds perfect. What kind of movesets could it have? I don't know. Why don't you just like use all the AoE attacks that we've not used for any of our enemies and just give it to him? It's like, yeah, cool. I can do that. Is this Oblivion? No, it's Morrowind, actually. No, it's Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's life's busy for everyone. Right, Deep Siofra well. Oh, okay. I know where we are. Well, we are kind of under the well, in a way. I don't want to go out to deal with this guy. So I'm not sure if we have completed this dungeon now or not. Is there another path outside? Fucking... Oh. Hate them. Yeah, watch me. If I fucking die to him now, I swear to fucking God. Right. No, this is it. This is the end. Okay. I wish there was a... So you know how when you explore a location in something like Skyrim or Fallout, once you've cleared the place and you look on the map, it tells you, like there'll be some kind of an alteration to the icon on the map to tell you whether you completed the location or not. So you could just kind of, you know if you missed anything or not. But yeah, Elden Ring doesn't have it, so you kind of just like, you never really fully know. So for example, let's say I might have been to, I don't know, let's say this is a cave, right? This is a cave. It's marked on the map with a Site of Grace. I've completed it earlier this stream, but there's nothing on the map that tells me that this place has been cleared. So it's just one of the hundreds of places that appear on the map. And unless you have a good memory, you won't really know. I mean, there are ways to kind of mark those locations, to leave yourself a little note to say, I need to come back here with those markers. But you can only have like, what is it, 100 of those active at any given time. And if you were to like be really systematic about marking all the locations and what you need to do in them, etc. with those markers, you run out of them very, very quickly. I know because I've done that my first playthrough. It's, yeah. But again, on the other hand, if they have marked all the locations as cleared, once you clear them, it would remove some of the mystique, the mystery around those, you know, what makes Dark Souls-like games amazing. Because there is this feeling of mystery that is so crucial in those games. Have I? I'm gonna have to rest up in this cave again, at the Site of Grace. Actually, no. Instead of doing that, let's go back to the Round Table Hold and see if I can actually upgrade any of my weapons, because I could do with extra damage boost. Is Rogier still alive? Let's have a look. No, he's dead now. Rogier's bell bearing, Spellblade's pointed hat, travelling attire, gloves, and trousers. Glintstone Sorcerer Rogier's pointed hat, a sign of heretical practitioner, strengthens Glintstone sorcery skills. Rogier spent his entire life behaving with utter detachment, No one noticed the anger, grief, regret, or fear that existed along with it. And I think that's all we get. Roger's letter. Letter written in a trembling hand. I forgot to tell you, but it seems Dee has a younger brother. I heard he lies in a deep sleep in the aqueduct beside the eternal city of Nokron. And it said he stood before the Prince of Death, not far beyond that spot. Okay, so Dee is dead now because obviously Fear has killed him in the last stream or the stream before that. Is that someone there? Or is that just an armor display? It's a display. Is that open now? No. I don't think that opens that though. But yeah, Dee is dead now, so there is a brother somewhere. I mean, the armor does mention two brothers, right? The two known as the inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other Dee. So we could deliver it to the other Dee.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you no matter it out your own.
The only thing that they do share, they're both Dees, is Ollie's mom. She gets both these at the same time. Okay, that will do for now. So what do we do with this weapon now? 227 plus 120. Compared to the greatsword, which is... actually is very similar. It's only tiny bit less damage. Okay. So I need to have another, like, 11,000 runes to level up. Do I have enough in my inventory? I should do, really. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's, you know, instead of popping them, I'm gonna sell them. That's gonna be quicker. Actually, let's go this way. Let's give the bell bearings to the crone this way. So they can actually buy new items from her. Offer a bell bearing. Slumber Miner's bell bearing. These bell bearing. And Roger's. What can I get from... No, we know that what that is. Yeah, purchase. What do we get from that? Some smoothing stones. Only level 1 and 2. On both Somber and Smoothing Stone, so that's not ideal. We haven't got any more Stun Sword keys to buy. Anyways, let's... oh, we can't sell anything to her. I think that's the only trader in this game, like an actual trader, which doesn't buy stuff from you. Sell. Okay. Level 10. So we need like 1,000 more. I think this should be enough. Actually, no, we'll just pop one of those. And that should be enough. Yes. Just a tiny bit over, like 500 runes. So this is ideal. Did we say we wanted more? What do we want more of? One sec. Memorize spells. What do we need to cast the dragon spells? Dragon Fire, Faith 15, Arcane 12. What does Arcane do? Discovery. And some defense power on Magic, Fire, Lightning, and Holy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna get Arcane to maybe level 16. And get some of that defense. Oh. God. Fucking hell. Jesus fucking... Wow. 2 marionette soldiers. I was interested because we've never really seen a marionette soldier use glintstone anything. I don't think anyways. So I wanted to get a bit closer to see what's happening, and then that just happened. Okay, I'm gonna get you. That was actually pretty close. Okay, it's way faster than Torrent. Yeah, we just have to wait for it. What's dying? What's died? Oh, one of the marionette soldiers. I think... Yeah, one of them died from the toxin. I'm just gonna wait here for the loot bug to come back. Missed. Right, so if I wait by this mushroom and face this way, we should be able to get the loot bug. Okay, these guys are gonna distract me now, so... Hopefully I can kill them before the bug comes back. There we go. Fuck me. Okay, it's coming back now. Ugh. Poison armament. Good to have. Never gonna use. What's this? Oh, is that gonna go back to the well? I think it is. No, that's the Nether Jail. We haven't fought the Nether Jail in a long time, so let's have a look at this. Oh shit. Is that one of the sorcerer globes? Yes, it is. Whack! Again, the magical effects in this game are so beautiful. Like, just how misty they are, and like the little particles and stuff. It's so cool. Somber Smithing Stone. What else is here? Because normally that would be in a Nether Jail, right? Is there something behind? Apparently not. Okay. Okay, point 2. It's above. So how do we get there? So that's down here. We'd have to go all the way back here and move south. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So, Siofra Well, it's not that. It would have to be this. Dragon Barrow West. So from here, we want to go south towards waypoint 2. Oh shit. This is not the way. How about this way? It's gonna kill me. Not quite. Close. Yeah, a little, like another meter or two, and I think that would have definitely killed me. Right. We have a statue that needs to be broken. Do I have any big enemies around that would break it for me? I can hear something. Oh, dragons. Yeah, okay. Am I that bothered to actually bring a dragon all the way down here? And I actually remember killing those dragons as well. So they do respawn. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother bringing them over. And there is that Nether Jail. And another dragon. Who would have thought? I wonder what kind of a character would be jailed here. And what will that tell us about the lore of this place? Oh, Battle Mage. So I wonder if that massive globe that we just fought, if that's supposed to be him. Fuck, okay. So the man casts about 20 nukes in one move. That's good to know. The man literally combos nukes. I was hoping for a critical hit, but I'll take that as well. It's fine. At least we haven't got him casting those spells anymore, which is half of the win already. There we go. Yeah, I think that was the biggest danger of this fight, just having them cast those spells. Battle Mage Hugh. Hughes? Hugh. I'm gonna call him Hughes. Hughes came from Caelid to study the Heimer Conspectus at the Academy, where he became a battle mage. Heimer scholars seek to quell conflict with cannon fire and the Gabble? Was it supposed to say gravel? But Hughes developed a longing for it. Okay. I'm gonna have a little sip. And by little sip, I mean fucking massive gulp. Okay, Okay, so that's the Evergel done. We want to go back down to Celia Understair and keep exploring the swamp until we make our way to the boss in that swamp. That boss can be a bit of an asshole, really. It can be quite challenging sometimes. The big key to actually defeating that guy is parrying him. I think his attacks are quite easy to parry, but it's just the surroundings of that fight that make it a bit more challenging, because you keep spawning more enemies as the fight goes on. So, on one hand, you want to pay most attention to him and ignore his soldiers, but at the same time, the soldiers are everywhere. And they have ranged units, and I think they've got melee units as well, so it's like a mixed bag of different kind of units. And at the same time, I think the boss also has AoE attacks, which mixed in with all these units, it's kind of, yeah, it's very difficult. That's literally Guts from Berserk. Someone's... yeah, someone's cosplaying as Guts. Rocksling. Pulls a clump of rocks from the earth and sends them flying. This sorcery can be cast while in motion, a gravitational technique studied by the young Radan. His master was an alabaster lord with skin of stone. So we've met one of those alabaster lords in the academy near the lift. So I wonder if that was supposed to be Radan's teacher. I think there is a really good staff in one of these towers somewhere, so let's have a look for that. Yeah, like meteorites or something staff in one of these ruins. It could be that little tower there, actually. Or not. Look out for towers. Travelers. Costume. We'll have a read of it soon, once we lose the heat. Meteorite staff, that's the one that we wanted. It's, yeah, it's a quite powerful one from what I remember. So yeah, I think a lot of people that were trying to, you know, speedrun the game as a sorcerer, or just like have an optimal build and run, and just like min-max from the get-go, they would normally run down all the way here to Caelid to get this staff. Staff embedded with a dark pulse glintstone, said to be the fragment of a meteorite. Bow-sided sorceries scaling and boost gravity sorceries as well. However, this staff cannot be strengthened in any way. Yeah, but like for early game, this is amazing. And you only need like 18 intelligence for it as well. Glass bottles used by perfumers, used to seal various scent compounds, essential vessel for crafting perfume items. The art of perfuming was once jealously guarded in the capital, but after the perfumers were drafted into service during the Shattering, the art became widely practiced throughout the lands between. Slops of a travelling perfumer of no renown. An associate of a healer, he is said to be in search of new aromatics and flower gardens in hopes of treating misbegotten, omen, and all those seen as impure. The thick front apron, the badge of a perfumer, has been replaced with a more simple one made from soft leather. Okay. So they were actually trying to treat the Omen, then. So I thought they just left them in the sewers under Lanedale and kind of forgot about them, but they were trying to kill them as well. Okay. And here we are. Okay. Commander O'Neill. Whack! Yeah, see what I mean? There's so many of them here, like... And these attacks are actually quite slow, so they are easy to parry. It's just there's so much going on at the same time. There you go, first parry of the day. One parry a day keeps the perfumer away. Why is my rot going up? No, not fucking shield. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Rot or not. Gonna just kill him and heal up because this rot build-up is just not going away. What about now? It's just... You know. Why is it not going away? Oh look, Rot, how creative, how original. I parried that, I'm sure I did. Fuck me. He keeps spawning more and more soldiers. I don't know what it is about this Rot, but the spell is not killing it. I might need one of those boluses instead. Come here then. Let's finish it off. I parried that. Again, Okay. More helpers, is it? Okay. Nice. AoEs. When in doubt, AoE. Yeah, get stuck on a fucking mushroom. Like, see what I mean? Like, the fight itself is not challenging. Like, the boss is not challenging. I could easily just parry him to death, but it's all the bollocks around it. Like, the Scarlet Rot just comes out of nowhere, and you get stuck on a mushroom when you try to roll away. And there's like 20 enemies chasing you at the same time. Let's apply a oil of some kind. Why not go for just whatever. Fucking not rot. I realize that I've probably wasted my Wondrous Physic because I was messing about with the oils, but it is what it is now. Thankfully, the enemies don't take AoE damage from Neil as because that would have been awful if they did. I'm gonna wait for him down here, because then we will be far away from the other enemies, so they shouldn't aggro and come after me, I don't think. They will shoot, but at least I won't have to worry about them getting involved in melee range. Which is what the issue is, I think. Yeah, I'm just missing stuff now. That's the thing, like, it's easy to get annoyed at the game sometimes, and like when you do that, you start to miss stuff. Like, where did that rot come from? I don't understand what happened. It's used that if the enemies are... Wait, am I stood in rot? Okay, that's what it is. So I have to actually enter the arena to get away from the rot. Okay. So you actually are being punished for staying out of the range, the melee range of the soldiers. You have to go in. Okay. Yeah, that's rot. Although this is safe. Okay, so I think we are safe here. Like, you could say, you could just go and kill the soldiers and then go after Neil, but it's like, when you do that, he'll just respawn them straight away. So you can just continue to fight those soldiers instead of the boss forever. So I'm going to kill the last one now and see how long it takes him to summon another bunch. I'm still getting Scarlet Rot builder from nowhere. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, more of these goons. There you go. So I think those ones will be stronger as well. Was that the last of them? Okay. I've parried all of these fucking attacks. I've parried all those as well. Actually, sorry, the boss is stood at a slightly skewed angle to me, so none of the parries actually work, because it's not how it works. Just like, yeah, just we not programmed it that way, you know? Fucking bullshit fight, man. Commander's Standard. Unalloyed gold needle. An intricately crafted needle of unalloyed gold snapped in half. A ritual implement crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. It is thought capable of forestalling the incurable rotting sickness. Sage Gowry has designs for this needle. A beaten red battle standard is furled around this time worn halberd. Even after his lord was fled, Commander O'Neill continued to brandish this flag in the devastation of the rot-eaten field of battle, the sole veteran who remembers this battle with pride. And rallying standard, hoist the war banner aloft and give a rallying command, raises attack power and defense for self and nearby allies. We can equip it to see what it does. If only I knew where that was going to live. There it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. I don't really like those kind of rallying Ashes of War. How many runes do we have? Only 12,000, okay. So, we don't get a lot for this fight. Where are we? So we've done the swamp now. We can pretty much move on to Celia, Town of Sorcery. Or we could go to the castle. Let's go to the castle. Actually, it might be best to just go this way. Fast travel to the Understair. What time of the day is it? It's morning. Okay, let's move out. So we know that Gowry is looking for the needle that we just got from Commander Neil. And I think Gowry lives in a shack on this side of the town. I remember this collection quite, not collection, I remember this location quite well because of these invisible mages everywhere. And is that a stake of Marika? Yeah. Yeah, Gary's shack is just through here. Yeah, there's a lot of exploration that can be done in this town. Because you have the street level, then you have the buildings, and you have the rooftops as well. There's a lot of secrets and, yeah, platforming in that place. And here's Gowry.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gowry.
No, it's a pleasure.
In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there.
Oh, I will hear you out.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. Oh, you found the unalloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours.
Celia's secret.
Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel.
It sounds like a mobile phone.
The work of a true artisan, a meticulous craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it? Can you give me as well made?
Okay, so we basically have to go back to the side of Grace, reload the game, and then come back here and pick up the needle. Is there a side of Grace on the other side of this gate? Could use. Because that would be quite handy, really, if we didn't have to go through all the invisible mages every time we want to go speak to him. Although I guess we could just speedrun through the town. I'm gonna backtrack here a little bit, because it seems like we have missed out on a few items laying on this road. There's a troll up there. Set of Grace? Have we got that one unlocked? No. Okay, so we have that now. So I guess this will be our fastest way to reach Gowrie, if we need to. Let me just see if there's anything up here. Maybe like a cave or something. We've not had a catacomb in a while. You know, a place with the gargoyles and stuff? And the watchdogs? So that's where we got the map fragment from. There's a trader there. Yeah, so we now have looped all the way back to where we were before we entered the swamp. Okay, so let's go back to the Site of Grace, have a little rest, reload the game, and then go back to Gowrie and get the needle back if he's fixed it. I forgot where it is. Oh, there it is. Nice. Past time, let's just wait until the morning. So nearly 24 hours, really. Because I think it was like early day before we went to bed. Okay, with that out of the way, let's have a chat with Gowrie. Let's see what he's done.
I have awaited your return. The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
Unalloyed gold needle.
Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder. Tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this.
Millicent is the person that invaded us earlier in the game. You remember that red person in the swamp? That was Millicent, and now she's dying of rot somewhere.
That I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her. A mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much.
Okay. Does he have anything else to say? Okay. No trading, no nothing, just the needle business. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, here we are. Salia. But on that note, I'm going to end this one here for tonight because my throat feels knackered now. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the chats. I appreciate the likes. The subs, if I got any, I can't tell most of the time. So yeah, it is what it is. Have a good rest of the week. I'll see you again on Thursday for another stream of Elden Ring. on Friday. There should be a new video coming out on Friday. I finished the script today. So, yeah, I just need to film it, edit it. It'll be fine. It'll be out on Friday. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.